Former IDF spokesperson Major Doron Spielman joins me. Good evening, sir. And I want to first ask you about the hostages. My colleague Zach just reported that it's believed there are 59 hostages. It's been since February 22nd when any hostages were released. 6 were released, then alive. But out of the 59 that are still believed to be held, is there any number as to how many could be alive? It's been a year and a half.
Greta, thank you for having me. There's no question that with all the global strikes taking place, whether it's Yemen or anywhere else, what you see in Israel streets, and I'm working here, you see families holding up signs, the actual relatives, or you have visuals on your screen right now, wherever you go, everyone in Israel on Independence Day or Memorial Day wants those people to come home. There are 59 hostages in Gaza. We assume that somewhere in the high 20s are the number that are alive. But again, we constantly are getting more videos and more confirmations of that exact number. But, you know, as the IDF right now is considering entering Gaza in an entirely different way, now without restraint. Up till now, the IDF has been entering Gaza because of the hostages in like a strike fashion. You go in, you carry out a mission, and then you come out, mostly because we're concerned about the hostages. What the IDF said today is a massive change, which is that the Army is now going to enter Gaza with the goal not of targeted raids, but of holding territory. Because the problem is we've conquered, for instance, Jabalia, something you and I have spoke about numerous times. We've said that we've conquered Jabalia, and then we leave. And then the terrorists use an underground tunnel, and they're back in Jabalia again. We have conquered Jabalia 4 times. We've conquered Rafah 2 times. And the only way at the end of the day to stop this, and everyone knows this, is to hold territory, flush out Hamas. Now, the IDF has said, and the Chief of Staff made very clear, we're going to try to do this while keeping those hostages safe. But we know, and you know, and everyone in the world knows that Hamas is the only thing that is defending them, that is protecting them, are the lives of those hostages, and they're moving them and trying to keep them close to them at every moment in time. But that is the new position, the new stance of Israel.
Well, it's been 2.5 months since February 22nd, and no one wants to see any of those living hostages harmed. But Hamas has shown no incentive at all to try to release the hostages and try to create some sort of deal. Although, I mean, Hamas is, I don't know what deal could ever be struck with them. I mean, their charter is no negotiations, and all they want to do is kill and destroy Israel, so not the deal. But in the meantime, now you've got the situation where the Houthis are empowered. I mean, shooting that ballistic missile towards Tel Aviv's airport. And I know that gravity plays a big role on it, but, and a little bit further or a little bit in another direction, it would have taken out that airport with thousands of people in it.
No question. And I was listening to Zach's report, and he is correct. It was literally a few meters possibly away from a massive, massive explosion that could have killed numerous people. And the question is, why are the Houthis still able to fire? Why is Hamas still able to attack? And why is Iran still able to possibly launch missiles against the U.S.? And the answer is very, very clear. You cannot defeat an enemy that is dedicated to destroying you with restraint. It doesn't work. One side is totally committed to your destruction, and you fight with the restraint. It doesn't work in the side of the world. It's never worked anywhere. The United States did not defeat Germany or Japan in World War II because of restraint. Restraint really means I'm going to deal my enemy a blow, and then I'm going to leave. My enemy eventually is going to regroup. If Israel makes a decision, and the United States makes the decision to go after the head of the snake, which is Iran, then this entire area could shift. And it's the only way to do it. There has never been a more opportune time, Greta, to strike Iran. Israel, in returning fire, completely annihilated Iran's aerial defenses. Their skies are wide open. We have a United States president, a United States military that understands the threat that we're dealing with, and a very, very capable Israel that has taken out many of the Iranian proxies in the area. I think everybody should be pushing. A deal with Iran, what is that going to look like? We'll strike a deal with Iran. What happens after the deal? Well, they'll just regroup again. It will take 2 weeks for them to get a nuclear weapon. So at the end of the day, if we give the clear order, no restraint, no handcuffs, defeat the enemy, we could take care of the Houthis, we could take care of Iran, and we could take care of Hamas and change the situation.
I'm fully support Israel, and I guess the hardest thing to stomach is the fact that those 59, whoever is living in, will be executed like the ones last August. I think that's inevitable. But, this is, Hamas will continue otherwise. So I wish Israel the best of luck in this, but because it's just so horrendous. Major Duran Spielman, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Greta.
Coming up, who's going to blink first? China's Xi Jinping or America's Donald J. Trump? The latest when the record continues.